What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and yes, it's dark out. It was a long day for me today. I did a lot of filming for my bodybuilding channel. I actually, my video guy is actually moving, so I'm actually looking for a new video guy to come in a couple days a week. If anyone's in the Cape Coral area, let me know. We could also do some cool snake stuff as well. All right, well, what we're gonna do is today we're gonna be looking at cool male ball python breeders. That's right. I'm always featuring females. Today we're going to talk about some of my veterans in the lineup and maybe a couple new guys. Mostly my male ball python breeders that I've been using over the years and producing some great stuff from. We're going to take a look at those real quick today, and we're going to also do some, I think we're going to try to feed the monitors. That's right, the croc monitors we have. We're going to give them a couple, maybe some chicks and some rats, see if they eat that. And you never know what else might pop up. I might show you a newly hatched ball python. So let's go into that snake room and see what we got. All right, guys, we're gonna be attempting to feed this male croc monitor. He's right here at the edge. I wish we had lighting yet. Pablo never got up to putting the lighting in this place here. Let's see if he wants this little rat here. Hopefully he'll take it. Ooh, he got it. There he is. That's a good video, Pab. Yeah. Oop, look at that. Scoffed it right down. All right, Pablo wanted to feed the croc monitors. He felt left out. He said he likes working the zoo. So,
oh, it's over here.
His tail's so long, you think that he's all the way on one side when he's actually on the other side. Let's see if he'll eat. I forgot to show you if these guys even have names. He ate before, like it was going out of style. Maybe he's not hungry anymore. Or maybe I'm just blinding him with light. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you got him. He's like, I like to perform for the camera. Oh, there he goes. So he ate a small rat. That's a medium, and he ate a chick. That should hold him for a few days, right, Bob?
Yep.
Look at them, they're like...
Super smart.
Yeah.
Look at that. Super smart.
That is just so cool. Oop. Down the hatchet.
Most ball pythons ate like that.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's just so cool. He almost looks like he knows we're like he's performing for us too.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at our first fantastic male for the upcoming 2022-23 breeding season. This is our monarch male. He is just a pure monarch. That's a T-positive line, similar to ultramel and caramel. One of the prettiest ones. They seem to be very purple when they're first born. They really hold their color really nice. This male has done a bunch of breeding for us in the past, and I think I have a female I want to plug him into this year. This past year we went for the hurricane monarch stuff, so we were breeding a lot of head-to-head. I might go back to breeding, or trying to breed at least this visual male to some head females. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do yet, just to produce some more visual monarchs. Problem is this guy doesn't like, or he's not compatible with one of the females. They just don't like each other. So unfortunately I can't breed him to her, but we'll see. I might have another female we might breed him to. So he'll be in the lineup this year for sure. Here's a beautiful male. This is a banana pastel mandarin fire. At least we're pretty sure. We haven't exactly proven it out yet this year. We were trying to prove it out. Hopefully we will at the end of the year, but beautiful. The mandarin and the fire really kept the banana clean. There's no spots or anything like that. Almost looks hypo. And that's kind of what fire and mandarin do together. They have a hypo-ish look. And this boy stayed really, really nice even into his adulthood. So pretty happy with this boy. We produced him in 2020. He'll definitely be in the breeding lineup this year. This boy, I think he was a little small this year. We bred him to 2 females, but we didn't get anything. So I'm assuming he just wasn't ready. He is a 20, but he's a small 20, so hopefully this coming season he'll be ready to go. He's a GHI lesser acid, so acid we know messes with pattern and just changes things around. And you can see this doesn't look like a typical GHI lesser, but he's also 50% het clown. So we were trying to prove him out het clown, and then we really just never got the chance to, because he just didn't go with the girls that we put him with. So we'll try again this year with a visual clown more than likely. So pretty happy with him. I really love the way he looks. You know, I hope he really puts the sperm where it's supposed to go this year, so we can get some interest. I would love to produce an acid clown. I mean, that's obviously the goal. If he doesn't prove out het clown, that's fine, because he's in his own right, he's really cool, and he's the only acid I have in my whole collection. So I didn't even get to use this boy this year. We produced him 2 years ago. This is a I think, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And this is a banana hypo Mojave probable pastel het clown. So he is, you know, if you want to produce hypo clowns, this boy is obviously something that we would use to get those banana hypo clowns. Really, really nice though, looking. I mean, you can tell the hypo gene with banana and Mojave work really well together. I just love the snake in and of itself. Forget the heck, you know, even without the clown. So if we can get this boy's genes into clown with, you know, with hypo as well, I'll be very happy. So he's a nice big boy. I should have bred him this year, but I didn't, and we're definitely going to put him in the lineup this coming season. Here's a male that got a lot of breeding action this past season. We had one clutch actually to hatch already from this boy. This is a super pastel Enchi Desert Ghost, which we know that pastel and Enchi do very well with Desert Ghost. They really clean it up even more. And this boy is also het clown. So obviously it's part of this Desert Ghost Clown project that we have going on. And we produced a clutch I'm going to show you in a little bit from this boy. And I wasn't thrilled with the outcome because I bred it to a clown, and we should have had 50% clowns at least, and everything should have been het Desert Ghost, and we really only got one visual clown, so I was not really that greatly happy with it. But the one clown we did get is pretty cool looking, and I don't even know what it is, and once again I'll show it to you in a little bit. Of course, just because I wanted to film this little baby. It's in shed. The whole clutch is actually in shed. This was the clown clutch I was trying to tell you about that I bred my Enchi Super Pastel Desert Ghost Het Clown to. Bred to a leopard, lesser, new gene, pastel clown. So it looks like we hit the Super Pastel clown, but it looks like there's more in here. I think this could be lesser. I don't know if that new gene snuck in here at all or not, but there's a lot of white in here. When you get a lot of white, usually that's lesser. This is probably lesser Super Pastel Clown, I would think. Unless, I don't know if there's any leopard in here or not. It's once again, you can tell that the eyes are blue. This is gonna shed out soon. So once it sheds, we'll probably get a better idea of what it is. But the great thing about this is that it's het Desert Ghost, and that's really what we wanted. So with my disappointment was that all these babies, they're all double het Desert Ghost clowns, but I didn't hit any visual, you know, clowns except for this one. And I should have been 50% of them should have been clowns. So that's the only disappointment, I guess, in the whole clutch. But everything is double het Desert Ghost clown. That's what people want, right? So I'll probably be selling a bunch of these, keeping the best ones. And if anyone's interested, you let me know. We'll find out what this one looks like when it sheds out in a couple days. All right, this boy is really special. This is a Freeway, which is the yellow belly asphalt combination. That's het lavender. So het lavender albino, and also 50% het pied. So it could be both. So ultimately, at some point, we're going to breed this. I have a asphalt het lavender female. We're going to breed this boy too. I think I don't know if she's big enough yet. I got to take a look at her. I got to see. She should be ready to go this year. She's probably just on the borderline. He's beautiful, right? I mean, he doesn't look like just a Freeway. I don't know. He has just something that looks better. He's got a better look, and I don't know if it's the het lavender or the het pied possibly that's doing that, but he's ready to go. This boy. He's been eating well. He just ate I think he ate 2 rats last week. So we'll produce some Freeway lavenders. You never know. Now speaking of Freeways, here's another Freeway. I believe this to be a high intensity orange dream. Freeway, and I really believe it's Hurricane as well. We try to prove it out this year. I don't think he bred with whoever we bred him to. I don't think the female produced anything. I bred him to a yellow belly female just because he was a little on the young side and she just didn't go. So we're going to try to breed him to something else for sure this year, because I'd love to see a higher expression Hurricane Freeway combination. I'd love to see a super Hurricane Freeway. So maybe we'll breed her to a Hurricane Yellow Belly. That might be the way to go. And then we can get possible super Hurricane or Hayabusa Freeways. That would be phenomenal. If we get the high intensity Orange Dream in there as well, then that's great. So this male is top notch. Here's one of the really first high quality, I guess you could say, clowns that I had, which was a multi-gene, very expensive, that I spent a lot of money on. This is an Orange Dream Spider Fire Clown that I got from Ozzy. This was back in 2017. These were very rare at the time, and this gave me the ability to put a lot of genes into my clown projects: Fire, Orange Dream, and even Spider. I like Spider with clown. I produced some really nice stuff with this boy, and he's a consistent breeder. He breeds all the time. He eats really well, and you know what? That's what it's about, And so I got a lot of value. I don't really use him quite as much anymore. Maybe he breeds one female a year now, but he was like a top breeder for me back in the day. When I had basically nothing. I just had het females, and I had 2 clowns, him, and I had a banana pastel clown. Those are my 2 clown males, and they produced all the great stuff I have. So you have to be thankful for those first ones you use. And like I said, he's semi-retired, but still looking great. All right, last male for the day. Got a beautiful Banana Orange Dream Freeway. And I believe I was the first one to produce these. This is a 2019. So this was like this snake was so beautiful when it was first born. Remember, bananas kind of fade a little bit and get yellow as they get older, but this thing was off the charts. So it was the Yellow Belly Asphalt Freeway. Then we had Banana Orange Dream, and then it was 50% het pied, 50% het albino. So this boy's been a good breeder for me too. So pretty happy with him. He'll probably definitely be in the lineup. He's in the lineup every year. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Hope you enjoyed all the cool male ball pythons we got. We're getting them ready, feeding them good, getting them ready for the breeding season. Actually, we have been, feeding them really well. And then we got hit with this hurricane. My friend Shane, whose store we kind of helped rescue, thank God he'll be I think by the weekend he's going to be out of that Pine Island. They rebuilt the whole road. Thank God for Governor DeSantis, man. Awesome. He got in there and said, we're rebuilding this road. These guys on Pine Island that are stuck are going to get out. Shane will be out. I have a lot of his fish in my fish tanks. I have his frozen food in my freezers. I got his frozen rats in my freezer, and all his live rats we fed off yesterday. So, we got to do what we can to help out. So these males actually did get a couple of meals in them. Pablo breeds mice, thank God. So Pablo feeds them some big mice, and usually retired mice go to the male ball pythons. Once in a while we'll throw them some rats just to, if they look a little skinny, but usually we give them mice, and that does the trick. I don't want my male ball pythons too fat and lazy, because then they don't like to breed. So that's a good little trick. Sometimes people get their ball python males too big, and then they're lazy. They don't want to breed 5 females at that point. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. Maybe in the next day or so, we're going to get brave enough to move those croc monitors outside. I'm going to ask Shane, actually, now that he's going to be out and going to be able to get back to his house and off the island, maybe he wants them back. I don't know if he wants to take the croc monitors back or if he wants me to hold on to them. I'll be discussing that with him this coming week, but we still got to take care of them and have fun with them. So I do want to get out and have some sort of an interaction with them. I think the male is the way to go, even though he's a little bigger and scarier. The female seems a little more skittish. But that will happen probably the next couple of days. And I have to also give you guys an update on my albino water monitors that are doing very well as well. So on that note, if you like what you see, and hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.